Hi everyone, my name is Ria Vinocha, student of Electronics and Communication Department from DAV Institute of Engineering and Technology, Jalandhar. Me, with my team members, has conducted the survey on the topic Future of Immersive Technology, Augmented Reality and Virtual Reality. Before we start, I want to say virtual reality is for content and augmented reality is for the real world. Let us begin with the introduction of AR. A combination of a real scene viewed by a user and a virtual scene generated by a computer that augments the scene with additional information. An AR system adds virtual computer generated objects, audio, and other sense enhancements to a real world environment in real time. Goal of AR: create a system that the user cannot tell the difference between the real world and the virtual augmentation of it to enhance a person's performance and perception of the world. Now let's consider its applications, which includes medical, entertainment, military training, engineering design, robotics, consumer detection, hazard detection, manufacturing, maintenance, and repair. Now, coming to the virtual reality, it means feeling the imagining world rather than the real one. The imaginary world is a simulation running in a computer. It is the term used for computer generated 3D environments that allow the user to enter and interact with alternate realities. The definition of virtual is near and reality is what we experience as human beings. Goal of VR: to create an adaptive 3D, the virtual environment for human beings where we can interact with a computer just as we do in the real world, that is, by taking with a virtual human in a spoken language, by writing a letter, or by drawing a picture. Its application involves military, healthcare, education, scientific visualization, and entertainment. Now, let's jump to the data of survey. That's the opinion of nearly 415 respondents from our survey. These show the enormous potential of immersive technology as we enter the third decade of 21st century. Only recently AR and VR have gathered mainstream attention. From here, Pooja will lead you to the opinion of respondents of our survey.
I am Pooja from Electronics and Communication Department. I am going to present the data of the survey conducted by us. About 78.2% of responses were given by the people who belong to the age group of 90 to 24. 9.9% of responses were given by the people who belong to the age group of 13 to 18, and the rest were given by the rest of the age groups. About 80.9% of responses were given by the students, the rest were of other professions. In which sector do you expect to see the most investment directed to development of AR or VR technology or content in the next 12 months? It is observed from the survey that around 39.7% of the total people were expecting the most investment in gaming and about 26.6% in education, 16.9% and 12.2% were expecting in healthcare, medical devices and marketing advertising respectively. What is the biggest obstacle to mass adoption of AR technology? From the survey, we found that 40.4% of people consider user experience as biggest obstacle, whereas 25.3% and 12.7% consider cost and regulation and legal risk respectively. Financing and content offering are not considered the biggest obstacle in the mass adoption of AR technologies. What is the biggest obstacle to mass adoption of VR technologies? It is found from the survey that 45.3% of people consider cost as the biggest obstacle, whereas 21.1% and 13.9% consider user experience and financing respectively. Regulation and legal risk and content offering are not considered the biggest obstacle to mass adoption of VR technologies. Do you anticipate that the AR market will surpass the VR market in revenue and when? From the above responses, it is concluded that 77.7% of total people anticipate that the AR market will surpass the VR market in revenue, and from which 59.8% of people think that it will take 3 to 5 years, whereas 21.8% and 18.4% think that it will surpass within 3 years and more than 5 years respectively. Which of the following legal risks are of concern to your organization in developing AR or VR or content? When survey respondents were asked about what legal risks are concerned to your organization in developing AR or VR, the most common responses were consumer privacy, data security with 43.9%, and potential infringement of third party owned IP with 41.2%. Which of the following factors are most responsible in terms of the AR market surpassing the VR market? According to the survey, the factor which is most responsible is easier and more innovative experiences offered by AR with 35.5%, safety with 19.4%, and accessibility of AR with 17.9% of the total respondents, while the other agrees with the cost and higher preference for AR by consumers with 16.4% and 10.9% respectively. What are the most common concerns you hear from potential investors when it comes to investing in immersive technology startup? From the above responses, it is concluded that the majority with 47.1% of respondents agrees that the most common concern is lack of an established market for the technology. The second concern with 22.3% is considered to be slow adoption by business, while the other goes with too much competition from startup with similar products and untested technology with 15.4% and 14.9% respectively. How do most people use AR currently? It is concluded that majority of respondents 61.8% use phones to use AR, while the other 21.8% and 8.9% use computers and television respectively. Now I want Riya Joshi to continue this survey.
I am Riya Joshi from EC department. I want to conclude this survey by saying the future of virtual reality and augmented reality will make our current technology look as primitive as the early experimentations. Due to extremely high development cost, the complexity of augmented reality and virtual reality devices, these technologies are still tiptoeing into the commercial world, but early adaptation has arrived. Importantly, almost 59.8% of respondents believe that augmented reality and virtual reality will become mainstream within 3 to 5 years. Smartphones coupled with headset has been the most common use of delivering a virtual reality experiences for few years now. Although augmented reality experiences are typically delivered through headsets such as Meta, it is already being utilized in industries including manufacturing, healthcare, and logistics. However, there is still work to be done before these technologies can reach mainstream adoption. Future of virtual reality and augmented reality. Each virtual reality and augmented reality device provide a different level of experience across the reality spectrum, but also has specific limitations. Many of the virtual reality headsets rely on smartphones to display the content. While these devices are good introduction to virtual reality, they lack the visual quality to deliver an immersive experiences. Headset tends to be bulky as well, making prolonged usage unlikely. Today, we are in a state of compromise with virtual reality and augmented reality devices. None of the existing devices give user a complete, boundless and immersive experience. Most of the system lack a natural wide field of view, have limited display resolution, low brightness, a short battery life and lacking 3D sensing capabilities. It will be another 3 to 5 years before we will experience true unconstrained virtual reality and augmented reality applications. For example, Pokemon Go gave the public a taste of mobile augmented reality, but that was just the tip of what it's possible. The augmented reality and virtual reality devices of the future will provide personalized, accessible, and well designed experiences. In my opinion, in 3 years, we are going to see new augmented reality glasses that will become an alternative to the smartphone, and in next few years we may be using augmented reality technology to check our text messages and smart glasses to scroll the through Instagram. Thank you.
And that brings us to the end of the presentation. I sincerely appreciate your attention and interest. At last, I want to thank our department and our teacher to give us the opportunity to conduct this survey. Thank you.